Hello, 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 hello. Hello, guys. I just gotta pin this title. It's been a minute. Hello. Okay. Hey. Pin comment. Okay, cool. Hey, y'all. What's up? So, I lost it. Okay, pin comment. All right, so we are back from last year. So last year we started with everything in the party rental business. So this year the most questions I had was about costume characters. So this year, hey, I concentrated on everything about costumes and A to Z, where you can go get the costumes from, how to wash them, how to store them. And this year we're just going to concentrate only on costumes. So, but before we get into the course, we have to talk about how did I get started. So that's what I wanted to come on this live for today. And then tomorrow and the rest of the month, we're going to dive into all the subjects, which there is a lot. There's a lot of different points. It seems like you just buy a costume and you put it on and you start a business. And in some ways that is the case, but there is a system to it. So we're going to dive into it. Before we get started, it was my son's 5th birthday. And just in case nobody knows, I started off with a game truck. So we had the video game truck. I'm in Cleveland, Ohio. And like now it's cold outside. It's the perfect thing to pull up the video game truck so the kids can get on and play their games, have a birthday party where you're not inside your house messing up your house, and then after 2 or 3 hours the video game truck leaves. So I spent a good little penny making the truck, and while I had the truck, people were calling for costumes like, hey, do you have Mickey? Hey, Ninja Turtles was out at the time. They said, hey, do you have the Turtles? So I'm thinking like, okay, I never thought about a character. I never put that in the business plan. But while I was operating the video game truck, people kept asking. My son's 5th birthday. Party was on the game bus. So Leo, the Ninja Turtle, his dad, came on. I was like, hey, happy birthday. Well, he didn't talk. He was doing gestures. It was just simply fun and games. We just bought the costume. We thought it would be, super fun for him to think that Leo really came to his party. So sure enough, after about 5 or 7 minutes, Leo disappeared and dad comes back. So he's telling his dad like, Dad, Leo was just at my party. Did you see him? Did you miss him? So dad had to play it off because of course he was in the costume. But from that moment, it was just something that like you can't explain it. Like these kids think that you are that mascot. So that was the very, very beginning. After that, of course, I put Leo up and for rent. Like, hey, get the game truck and this one character. Well, it took off after that. So I ended up getting the other 3 turtles. And that's what pretty much put the costume characters in the inventory on the map. From that point on, it's been nonstop. The characters go out rain or shine. So 365 every day of the year, it doesn't matter. And another reason is rain or shine, because even if you're having an outdoors party and it rains, you can just go in a garage. They can get wet a little bit. We've been on the porch. We end up in the basement. So it really doesn't matter. As a mom, it's a joy to see the other parents get that excitement and that enjoyment from ordering their favorite characters. So I made the course, and for 2 more days, it's $150, but it's going up. And I just want to take everybody through the whole thing, the back end, the front end, and this is the next level. This is the next step for me, because I've noticed that most of the costume places are owner operator, meaning they really don't hire full-time staff to do this. And I've done a lot of parties. I cannot be at all the parties. We do have help. We do have other adults that take the characters out, but it's time to move on to teaching people how to do it. And we're also phasing into renting the costumes only. So that's the brief introduction. If nobody has a question, it was very short for tonight. We'll get into it tomorrow. Most of the lives are going to be in the evenings. And if you think of any questions, don't hesitate to DM me what the question is, and I'll answer it. The information for the course is in the bio. It's the Mastering Mascots link. And I also want to share with you guys, we did put our Grinch schedule out. We are going to be doing visits on Christmas Day from 1 to 3 o'clock. So first come, first serve. We also are having a Grinch paint party on December 18th. The tickets are only $25. And earlier that day, we're going to make cocoa bombs with the Grinch. So this month, everything is focused around the Christmas characters. We have the Grinch, we have Santa, we have 2 elves, African-American elf and a Caucasian elf. And then we have Max, Grinch's dog. So we're excited. I just wanted to get on and share what's coming down the pipeline. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. All right, good night, guys.